Drip. I'm from Chicopee, Massachusetts. Name of the song is Devil with a Halo, produced by Captain Cook. The inspiration for the song was kind of like a good and evil factor. It's pretty much about like not drug abuse in a sense, but taking it to a limit, getting fucked up, and realizing that about yourself, and knowing the negative about it too, but also enjoying the positive of it so much, and realizing, you know, kind of what you're doing in a sense. It's about self-awareness, really. That's really what the whole concept about it is knowing that you're knowing your limits, really, and realizing there's a burden kind of with anything. We all have vices type of thing. That's really what
stuck in my ways. That's when I realized some things need to change. That look in the mirror, the person.
Mainly just because of like the menacing melody in it. It really, that's kind of like what brought the lyrics out. I was in Arizona when I wrote it, and it got sent to me, and I was actually listening to a different beat, and I came up with like the Devil with a Halo concept to a different beat, but then Ian, Captain Cook, sent me that beat, and it just fit so fucking perfectly. And obviously I'd rather work with him than like some random fucking producer. So I made it in Arizona, and like just because of the menacing tone of it, that's literally just like what brought everything together, because like the concept was there, and that's rarely how like I go into a studio session, but the concept was there, and then the beat came in, and it was just like everything flew like together so organically and perfect. So that's what I made the song in August, so I dropped it. Sorry, I'm drinking beer. It's Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I made the song in August, and I didn't drop the project till February. So whatever that fucking math is, I planned on dropping it for a long time because I knew what I had. To me, it's potentially the best song I ever wrote, in my opinion, just because of how deep it goes. And really, I'm just like a kind of happy-go-lucky kind of artist, like to have fun, when this song is kind of the utter opposite of that. So I kept it in the vault and made sure it was properly released for the proper thing, because this couldn't just like be put out like out of nowhere type of thing. Oops. So raw tubes.
Lay low, devil on my shoulder with a halo.
Everything. If you listen to any one of my other songs, is nothing like it. It's literally the utter opposite of anything I put out. This came after Stoner Summer. I mean, I guess you could compare to some shit that I put out on the Pink Door EP. It's just dark. It's very dark, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? I like to stay positive, but I keep it real, you know what I mean? Shit get dark for everybody. You could be the most happy person, and you know what I mean? You're gonna deal with shit no matter what. Like, so that's kind of just the tip it came off. But essentially, like, when I go into music naturally, it's on like a happy note most of the time. But this song just definitely is different than anything I've ever done.
Lay low, devil on my shoulder with a halo.
Both for sure. Because, like, think about Kanye, for example. Like, people don't like him as a person, but they like his music. You know what I mean? And that's boom, that's it right there. You know what I mean? People say, I don't like Kanye. And I'm like, so you're trying to tell me you don't like Kanye's music? No, it's never that. It's the I don't like what he does type shit. But you don't know how these people are as people. You don't live in their shoes. So, like, how the fuck are you supposed to, like, judge them off of that? You know what I mean? If you like their music as an artist, like, that's really all it should come down to. What goes down for them as a person is, like, strictly based off what, you know what I mean, what's going on in their life, and you don't know what the fuck's going on in their life, or whoever's life, any artist's life. But I mean, like, there's definitely people on the other side of that for me that I like as people, but I don't necessarily like their music. So, like, it works for both ways. That's why I said it's both. For me, the entrepreneur part, for sure. The music comes naturally, obviously. Since the first time I touched a fucking stage, performing was like, I needed like one or two, what's the word, fucking advice. I needed like one or two like their advice or whatever you want to say on like what I should do moving forward. But like performing became really natural to me. But the entrepreneur side and like that whole side of things came way late. So I think the entrepreneur side is definitely the most important. Like it's an important, I wouldn't say it's the most important part, but it's an important part. And it's definitely the hardest part for me because the artistry and being a performer is definitely way natural.
Lay low, devil on my shoulder with a hand.
I spend now, like I spend a lot of time on the marketing and like that side of it, but I definitely spend way more time making the music for sure. But I would say it's probably like, I don't know, 70-30, 60-40, I don't know.
Devil on my shoulder with a halo. Devil on my shoulder with a halo.
At the moment, underground artists, Theophilus London. I don't even know if you consider him underground because he's like hella popping. He can work with like whoever he wants, but like no one knows who the fuck he is. But definitely Theophilus London goes to him. Dylan Reese, that's my homie. He's one of my greatest friends. He's on the fucking rise right now for sure. Definitely go fucking check his shit out. Underground artists is hard. Lagoon, the group around here, that from where I'm from, they're making like crazy sounding music that I've rarely heard like anywhere else. I listen to fucking Future and fucking Drake, dude. Like, I make music, you know what I mean? I make my own music, dude. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, it's just what it comes down to. But shout out every fucking artist in the area doing their thing. Keep doing their thing. Everybody slow, everyone.
So much I should put them on payroll.
I used to. But now I just make music, like, I don't walk in the studio or even like walk out of the studio. Like sometimes you have that song obviously, but with how everything is nowadays, it's just tough to like ever really put all your money on one song. But nah, yeah, like I don't do that really, no. Like I know what songs differ from the others that are better, but I don't ever think that like this song is gonna fucking be the one. Like I used to, but not anymore.
My brain, I need to know everything is okay. Sometimes we fall.
Lil Peep, if he was still alive, rest in peace. But probably like, I don't know, dude. Like Sway Lee or like Post Malone or some shit. I think they would fit well on it.
Devil on my shoulder with a halo. Devil on my shoulder with
More music. More good times, more getting high. You dig?
Devil on my shoulder with a halo.